The city of Harbin has a metropolitan population of over 10 million people, with over 4 million in the city center alone. Since becoming a modern city, Harbin's universities have also gained worldwide recognition, attracting students from all over Africa. Eunice and Patience from Ghana found many things strange on arriving in the city and country, particularly the spitting culture.
Back home in Africa or in Ghana, when you are working on the road, you cannot spit haphazardly, you cannot just spit anyhow. Even if you do, you try to make sure that you cover it up so that the next person does not see it. But over here, it's like a hobby. Everybody spits anyhow.
Sometimes you walk on the street and what they do is they pull your hair, or they look at you and they ask why you are black.
Most of these students take their courses in Chinese language without any basic knowledge of Chinese.
You study the language for 1 year and you are supposed to sit in the same class with natives. You are supposed to do the same assignments with natives. You are supposed to write the same exams with natives. And that's where it becomes an obstacle for you to struggle and then jump over or cross over.
Apart from the language, the extreme weather in Harbin is a huge factor. Many African students have had no choice but to adapt to the hostile winters.
Walking on the street was a problem because of the snow, and you can even fall here and there, and nobody bothers to look at you or even help you to get up. It's like something which is normal. You fall down and then you get up by yourself and nobody looks at you, and it seems to be normal. But if it were to be back home, most especially in Ghana, people will make fun of you. You even be shy to walk.
The Chinese have earned commendation from most of the African students in Harbin, mainly in the educational system.
If they see somebody, especially a foreigner, in a tight situation, sometimes when you talk to them, even if you want direction to some place, though the person cannot communicate, he or she is always willing to help.
Sometimes you go to the lecture hall and all what you see is just the characters, even though we have studied a bit of the characters, but it's very difficult for us to understand. So at the end of the day, you virtually have to come home and do the studying all by yourself again. So it's quite hectic. But as compared back home, I think we have learned a lot. Because when I went back home this holidays, I realized I had gone ahead. Like, I wasn't at par with my friends.
From Harbin, China, Julieta Aino, NTA News.